It's in fact turning politics, not only upside down but inside out. It's the Sisi regime that has been practicing a lot of terror since it came to power, 3 years ago. But there is some, pushback, but I don't think it's right to say that this is coming from the fringes of the Republican Party. I mean, Ted Cruz is number 2 in the Republican Party, primary right now, and there's a good chance that if it goes to a brokered convention, that he might be the presidential candidate in the upcoming election. So this is not the fringes. This is very much within the mainstream of the Republican Party, and these ideas, as I said before, are being supported by various influential lobby groups, and these ideas are being promoted by mainstream news organizations like Fox News, and so they do sink deep roots within the political culture, and there's not a lot of pushback. So when Ted Cruz, for example, was challenged just a few days ago by Wolf Blitzer for his affiliation with extreme Islamophobes like Frank Gaffney, why does he have that person as a foreign policy advisor? Ted Cruz really didn't give a good answer, and Wolf Blitzer sort of just dropped the ball, and it was perfectly sort of acceptable for Ted Cruz to sort of engage in this type of Islamophobic discourse, and mainstream reporters in the United States simply don't have, I think, the sufficient background or at least courage to push back against these types of narratives. So this is a very mainstream problem. It can't be and shouldn't be relegated to the extreme fringes of the American political spectrum.
I want to comment on what Ambassador Rasool said about, the support to dictators in the Arab world. This is a very important point. When, before Mubarak was deposed from office, and when the 2011 revolution erupted in Egypt, there was an interview with some